Okay, next on the line we have Chuck. Chuck, please go ahead.
Chuck, I don't have a sheet on you, do I?
Hey, Ron, yes, you certainly do.
Yes, I do. I do. Okay, all right. You are in Louisiana. Is that anywhere near New Orleans?
Well, no, that's where the property is. I'm in San Jose, California. Left Coast.
Okay. Well, what are you doing with this property then?
Trying to make some money off of it.
How'd you get the lead?
From your VAs.
Well, why is my VA sending you a lead in a city you're not in?
Because that's what I asked them to.
Well, why would you ask them to do that? Don't make this so hard on me. Why are you working in Louisiana if you live in California?
Oh, sorry. It seems like the properties are easier to get out there.
Oh, that's not true, sir. That is not true. If you live in San Jose, California, you should be in my boot camp in L.A. coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'll just show you how wrong you are.
It ain't been the first. At any rate, they're asking $399.
All right, well, I'm not going to go any further with this until you tell me what are you going to do if you get this property. You're 2,000 miles away from it.
We are either going to, depending upon, what kind of terms I can get, we'll quick turn it from one of the instructors that I've had years ago, or we will lease purchase to somebody else there.
All right. Well, let's give everybody the math. The guy's asking $399. He thinks it's worth $399.
Yep.
You seem to think it's worth about that.
Yes.
It's a 2,400 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath.
Yes.
He's building a new home, but he wants to live in this one for a few more months. But he said yes to a lease purchase. He owes $232,000 with a $1,300 payment with PITI. That's good. So it is a nice house. I'm sure it's well located. It's not in the flood zone.
That's correct.
And he will lease purchase it. So did you ask him about a monthly payment? Is it okay if you pay him the $1,300 he's paying out till you cash him out?
I was kind of confused whether to write the contract and let it close 6 months from now.
No.
Okay.
No, you won't have a deal 6 months from now.
Oh, okay.
All right. So do you want to lease purchase this from him? Is that the plan?
Yes.
Well, my question to you is, did you ask him about the rest of the terms?
I did not.
All right. So how are you going to see this house, and how are you going to follow up on this?
I've got a realtor buddy out there that is willing to be my eyes.
I can live with that. That means you're going to have to do all your negotiating on the telephone.
Absolutely.
Okay. So here's what you need to know. Is that the lowest price you can give me if I lease purchase it from you? If I pay you the $1,300 to cover your debt while during our term, is that okay? And then how long of a term?
Okay. They're not willing to do 5 years.
Okay, you don't need 5 years.
Okay.
3's plenty.
Okay.
So just have these discussions. Chuck, you got to get this stuff to a conclusion. You can't leave it up in the air, man. Ask the questions to get the answers, and then send your guy out there. Put your guy on the phone when he's right there. Talk about the house, see if there's any issues. Confirm with the seller that you've got your terms ironed out, and then you'll just have to send him an agreement.
Okay. Okay.
Because that's all you can do here. And this house is not listed, but it is occupied by him. But he wants to live there 6 months anyway. So here's what you got to do.
Another house.
You got to sign a lease option agreement, and you're going to lease option it starting now. But your term is 3 years after he vacates the house, and your payment starts 2 months after he vacates the house. You understand? So you just write that into the agreement.
Lease option tomorrow.
As soon as you can get him to a conclusion, get him sign the agreement.
Okay. My payment starts 2 months after they vacate.
No, your agreement starts now, Chuck.
No, my payment.
Your payment starts 2 months after he vacates and gives you occupancy, I should say.
Right.
And your term is 3 years after he moves out. All you have to do is add those couple of items into your standard short form lease option agreement, and it's a go.
Okay. That sounds good.
And then just tell him to let you know when he's about to move out, and you'll kick in gear.
Okay, sounds
But
good.
you get the agreement signed now, sir.